Good morning, everyone. Yeah, very good morning. Shall we begin the session? Yeah, today's topic is the string. That is, whatever the string that we have done, whatever the string that we have. Thank you. So whatever the string that we are using that is used with the C language, so that next chapter is or that is putting or putting on the string. That is putting means what are the string that is available with this. So what are the strings? More about the strings, pointer and the strings, standard library function that is strlen, strcpy, strcat, strcmp. So these are the various library functions. Then how to use the two-dimension array of the character, that is how to use the string, what are the various two-dimension array of the character that is used. So that is the two-dimensional arrays of character that is known as the string. Array means we can say the storage, or when we combine multiple strings, that is the two-dimensional, then arrays of the pointer to the string, then limitation of the array to the pointer of the string, then there's a solution, summary, and exercise. Now, what are the strings? The way a group of the integer can be stored in an integer array. In the same way, when we combine multiple strings, multiple character, they are known as that is known as the string. So whenever we are using the group of the integer that can be stored in an integer array, that is a group of integer. When we say A10, that is the integer array that is stored. So A is the integer that contains the 10. Similarly, a group of the character that can be stored in a character array, that is also known as the string. So character arrays are sometimes known as the string, and many languages internally treat string as a character array. That means not we are using that the string, no, but we are using that whenever we are using the character array, that is known as the string. And many languages internally treat string as a character array, but somehow conceal this fact from the programmer. Character array of the string are used by the programming languages to manipulate the text, such as the words and the tenses. Whatever the words, whatever the tenses that is used to manipulate the text or the tenses that is used. So a string constant is a one-dimensional array of the characters terminated by the null character. So whenever we are using the string, that is a one-dimensional array. One-dimensional array in the sense one-dimensional criteria that is used with the array that is terminated by a null character. Then this is the char name. This is Haesler. That is a Haesler. This is a string that is available, and each character in the array occupies 1 bytes of memory, and it always starts with a 0, and it is always terminated by the null character. And it looks like two characters, but it is actually only one character with this slash. That is slash 0 is also known as a null character that is always represented at the end of the string. And note that this one and this one are not same. This is the 0 only, and this is the ASCII sequence. This is the ASCII, that is a end. And the ASCII value of the null is 0, where the ASCII value of 0 is 48. Now this shows that a character array is stored in the memory. Now note that the elements of the character array are stored in the contiguous memory location whenever we are using. But we have to use the terminating null character. That is very important, because it is the only way that the functions will work with a string can now where the string ends. And in fact, a string not terminated with the null is not really a null, but merely a collection of the characters. Now, next is putting on the string. So this is the Haesler. This is for example, because it is of the int category. This is this is of the character category or the char type. This takes 111 bytes. So this is 65518, then 65519, 65520, 21, 22, 23, 24, and last that is a null character always also takes 1 byte. That is 65525. This is 65518, then 1920, 21, 22, 23, 24, and at last there is a 25. And C concedes the fact that you would use the strings very much fact or very much often, and also provides a shortcut for initializing the array. For example, the string used above can be initialized at this one. This is a char name, that is a Haesler. Note that in this declaration, null character is not necessary. C inserts the null characters automatically. Now, more about the string. More about the string means what is more that is used with the string. Now, this is a program that shows how to use the string or what are the various characters that is used with the string. So, in some way or in what way we are using the characters that is different from the numeric array. That means characters in the array in the char array. That means the character array can be accessed in the same way as the elements of the numeric array. But we are not able to use, or we are not supposed to use the terminating character at the end of the string. But we have to use the terminating character at the end of the string. But we are not supposed to use the terminating character at the end of the numeric array. And declaring string is okay, but how do you manipulate them? That is question galore. Well, let us settle some of these issues right away with the help of the sample program. This is a sample program that is available. This is the program to demonstrate the printing of a string. This is the main function. Then char name equals to classman. Then int I equals to 0, while I is less than equals to 7. Then printf %c, then name I. So this is printed one by one. So this starts with a 0, goes till 7. So this is the 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I plus plus. So first of all, this classman is used. So that starts with a 0 first of all. This starts with a 0, then goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is %c. So whenever it is used as a I, so that is used as a k. Then next is L, then next is I, then next is N as MAN. So this is printed one by one by using the I plus plus. I plus plus is incremented every time whenever a looping is gone. So first of all, it is used as a 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there are total 8 characters in this one, because there is a null character that is also represented with this one. That is used with the end of the name, that is a null character. This is the printf %c, name I plus plus. Now this is the output of this classman. No big deal. We have initialized a character array and then printing out the elements, whatever the element that is represented with this one, and within the while loop. Now, can we write the while loop without using the final value 7? Yeah, it is also possible, because the character array always represents with the null character. As I told you that this is the null character that is represented with this one. Now this is the main function. Then char name equals to classman, int I equals to 0, while name I is not equals to null. Printf %c, name I. So it starts with the 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I plus plus for the incrementing the value. This is also the crossing or the closing of the while loop. Then is the closing of the when. So this is the while loop that is available with the while, that is available with the while loop. This is a classman. Now this program does not rely on the length of the string, that is the number of characters in this, to print out the elements. And hence it is a definitely more general than the earlier one. And this is another version of the same program. This one uses the pointer to access the array elements. This is the pointer that is used. So next is a program that is used. So that is used for the classman. We are using the pointer, that is char pointer ptr. Now ptr is storing the value that is store the base address of the string. This is the store ptr, or ptr equals to name, that is the store the base address of a string. Then while ptr or pointer ptr is not equals to null. So while the pointer is not equals to null, then printf ptr, pointer ptr. Now it is taken as a %t. Then there is a pointer ptr. This is ptr plus plus. Ptr plus plus means incrementing the values of the ptr. And as with the integers array, by mentioning the name of the array, we get the base address. So for storing the address, we use the pointer variable, that is ptr, that is address of the 0th element of the array, and this base address is stored in the variable ptr string. This is ptr equals to name. And once the base address is obtained in ptr, so pointer ptr would also give the values at this address, which gets printed promptly through. Printed means which get going to print with this address. This is printf %c pointer ptr. Then ptr is incremented to point A or to point to the next pointer, whatever the next pointer value, whatever the data that is available with this one. Now PTR is incremented to the point to the next character in the string, and this device from two facts array elements are stored in the contiguous memory location, and on incrementing a pointer it points to the immediately next location of its type. And this process is carried out till PTR does not point to the last character in the string, that is not carried out with the last character in the string, that is a null character. And in fact, the character array elements can be accessed exactly in the same way as elements of an integer array. Therefore, the following notation refers to the same element. This refers to the same element. This is name plus I plus name. This is the same. That is, either we can write I plus name, either we can write name plus I. And even though there are so many ways by which we can refer to the elements of the character array, rarely one of them is used. This is because the printf function has got a sweet and simple way of doing this, as shown below. And note that the printf does not print with the null characters. This is the main. Then char name equals to Klinsmann printf percentage s name. This percentage s is used in printf in a format specified by specification for printing out for a string, and the same specification can be used to receive a string from the keyboard. This is the main function. Then char name equals or name 25, printf enter your name, then percentage s name, this is hello s name. So this is the use with the printf, scanf, then there is a printf for this one. This is the enter your name, this is the Debashish. Now hello Debashish. Now the declaration char name 25 sets aside 25 bytes into the array name. So this sets the 25 bytes, not the bit, this is the byte, while the scanf fills in the character type at the keyboard into the array until the enter key is hit. And once the enter key is hit, the scanf places the null character in the array. And naturally, we should pass the base address of the array to the scanf function. That means we are passing the scanf function, we are using the scanf function, that is the base address of the array. Now, if I'm talking about while entering the string using the scanf function, be cautious about the two things. The length of the string should not exceed the dimensions of the character array. For example, if I'm giving the character array as a 10 and I'm giving the characters beyond the 10, that means we are giving the characters as 11, that is not possible. So that should not, or the length of the string should not exceed the dimension of the character array. This is because the C compiler does not perform the bound checking on the character array. And if we carelessly exceed the amount, there's the danger of the override something, that means giving the garbage value in the outcome in the output. Next is the scanf that is not capable of receiving multi-word string. Therefore, names such as Devashish Roy would be unacceptable. The way to get around this limitation by using the function gets, and the usage of the gets and its counterpart puts is shown below. This is the char name 25, printf enter your full name. This is gets name, puts hello, puts name. This is the output. Enter your name Devashish Roy. Hello Devashish Roy. This is program and the output are the self-explanatory, except for the fact that puts can display only one string at a time. Hence we are using the use of the two puts in the above program. Also displaying a string unlike the printf, puts also places the cursor on the next line. Therefore, gets is capable of receiving only those or only one string at a time, and also plus the point with the gets, that is that it receives a multi-word string. And if we are going to prepare to take the double or triple or trouble, that we make sure that scanf accepts multi-word string by writing into the numbers. This is the char name 25, printf enter your name, scanf percentages name. Though workable, this is the best of the ways to call a function. You should agree for this. You would agree for this. The next is the pointers and the string. What is the pointer and what are the string that is used over here? Now suppose we wish to store the hello. We may either store in the string, or we may ask the C compiler to store in some location in the memory and assign the address of the string in a char pointer that is shown below. This is the char str equals to hello, then char pointer p equals to hello. And there is a subtle difference in the use of these two forms. For example, we cannot assign a string to another, whereas we can assign a char pointer to the another char pointer. That is also possible to assign this one. That is shown in the following program. This is the char string 1 equals to hello, char string 210. This is the pointer that is used for the good morning pointer for the queue. Now str is or str1 is stored into the str2. S is stored into the queue. Now once a string has been identified, it cannot be initialized to another set of the characters. Unlike string, such an operation is perfectly valid with the char pointers. This is the main. Then char str1 equals to hello, pointer p equals to hello, str1 equals to by, not by, it is by, then p equals to by. That works with the error, that works with the data. Then next is the standard library string function. What are the various standard library string function that is used with the C compilers? This is a function, this is the use. This is the strlen, that is the fixed length of the string. So if we are going to use the function that for the fixed length, that is we are using the function that is the strlen. Now these are the function that is used. So one is the function is strlen that is used for the finding the length of the string. Then str or strlwr that is converts a string into the lower case. These are the few string function that is used. One is the strlen, strupper, wr for into the lower case, that is strlwr, upr upper, cat for the concatenate with the string, cpy copy the string into the another, cmp compare the two strings. So this is strlen, strcpy, and cmp comparison, concatenate, copy, and the length function that is used with this. So these are the various example of this string function. How to use a string function that is used with the str copy, str constant that is used with the float, that is used with the str concatenate.